Welcome to the CMB. So let's get it. So I'm pretty much here to talk about the seven things that are like the most important things that for you guys to learn about the market. So the first thing will be structure. So once you guys actually have learned structure, you guys are pretty much learning how the market can actually operate, how the market actually move. Do you know what I mean? It's pretty much you like trying to drive a car. Once you don't know how to drive a car, you won't be able to do anything. The car won't able to move. The exact same thing with structure. So everything's pretty much based on structure. How the market can actually move. How the market does move. It's called structure right here. It's number one. And number two is the candlestick anatomy. The candlesticks, they're pretty much all this blue stuff and the red stuff right there. So like the candlestick, it tells you a story what the market is actually doing. Well, it tells you the open and the close on how far price actually went to as well. Right, the thing that people they don't really pay attention to is the wick, meaning the trace, right, this blend line actually going up. That tells you something else outside the market. It tells you the exhaustions, what caused that thing. For example, like what made that line to be like that, how long, like all the ins and outs. Right, you guys should be able to learn about the candlestick. It's pretty much learning about the human body, why we operate, do you know what I mean? How all the ins and outs, right, about like candlestick anatomy. It tells you everything. In order Once you learn about the candlestick anatomy, you guys pretty much be able to trade inside the market. You know what I mean? And like the third thing will be pattern recognition. The reason why I use pattern recognition is because you want to be in the market and actually spotting things like that, left, right, center, backward, even. You hear me? So you want to be jumping inside the market and say, "Oh, John, that's a head head and shoulders." You don't have to be going back inside your learning book and actually flipping pages. Or what pattern is that? Now you want to be able to open the mic and actually say, "Oh, that pattern's that pattern, that's pattern, that pattern." Do you know what I mean? In order to be able to do that, like you have to be constantly marking up the chart every single time because that trains your muscle inside the eye. Exact same thing when you guys are actually learning how to drive. The first thing you guys have to do, obviously, like you guys have to learn. Like you guys are gonna be looking at your legs, do you know what I mean? But later on the run, like you guys aren't gonna be looking at your legs, where you're putting your legs, all that, the clutch and all that stuff. And number four is time frame recognition. Some people they find it hard to learn about the time frame. So the time frame is actually about like, in order to understand the time frame correlation, you guys have to like you guys should be able to think about like literally like this. In order for us to have a year, like we need to have days and months and minutes and hours. Do you know what I mean? So all of that have to come into one that will tell you something. Do you know what I mean? So when you guys are trading, you guys have to start from the 1 hour. Alright, the one minute it'll tell you something and it gather the data that will actually help you with the years. Do you know what I mean? It comes in into one and it forms something. So you guys should be able to do be a maneuver left back and forward, back and forward. You don't want to stay in one time frame because you don't know what's happening in the high time frame. You don't know what's happening in the lower time frame. Do you know what I mean? So you should be able to be flexible, do you know what I mean? And be a dynamic trader, do you know what I mean? And the fifth thing will be understanding where you're in the understanding your process. Some people they think that, do you know, I'm start trading right now and I am gonna make 10,000 right now. No, you clearly only heard about trading a few months ago. What makes you think that you're gonna make 10,000? Yeah, right, there is a possibility, but like you need to know where you're at. Don't rush the process. Just fall in love with the craft and just have a passion about it. Number six is risk reward. You wanna risk small amount and gain more amount. It's like common sense, but some people they don't really understand it. Do you know what I mean? So like some people they might be risking 50 and they're trying to win three. It's just that doesn't make sense. Do you know what I mean? So the last thing will be understanding where to pull your stop loss. Some people that actually they're just cheap. They don't want to lose money. But the funny thing is that to make money, like you should be willing to lose money. The exact same thing. Do you know what I mean? So in order to do that, you need to understand where you put your stop loss. Because like once you put your stop loss at the wrong place, where the market does actually fluctuate, like the market will take you out, so it will take you out. It will take you out the trade, and you're gonna be crying while the market actually goes to your place. But like you need to be able to put your stop loss at the right place, at a valid place, at a structural level that once the market actually fluctuating, that it shouldn't hit your stop loss. So all of them stuff they actually help you to trade the market and all that stuff. And yeah, man. So it's been nice to join. So yeah, man. Let's get it.